ain't gonna front. That gym is dope. Missionary Kennedy.
Well,
The one that's the Kennedy Center. See, when I was playing for St. Mary's, when we was like probably 16, 15, me, Cole, Mister.
When the last time you been in there?
Last time I was in there, that was the year before Day won the national chip in college. I was working out one before the season started. I was working them out. But
Come on, say, yeah, that shit mad small. You said it's dope.
no, I'm
What's
saying,
that gym, that rec center?
Yeah.
but nah, it was,
I used to
no,
go to that shit too.
I'm just saying in general, like
It's fun to be in there, but
when we was like 15, we played for St. Mary's, and it was like a traveling tournament that they did at all the recreation centers.
yeah.
So we hop in the van with Jeff, Wayne, God bless his dad. They drive around. We go to the one like in Midtown where they had the track around. We went to some joint in Staten Island. All them niggas was dunking on that team. Cole fell. Homeboy picked him up on a run and said, "Are you good?"
Yo,
That was them days, man. We used to be in St. Mary's. All them trophies that they had in basketball trophies, like 85% came from me and Devon.
yeah, that's the only. I fucked with that rec center on 135th. I used to work out in there with my man and shit for like 2 years, and then I stopped going there.
Nah, shit be alright.
We went to Jackie Robinson, Brownsville. I think Brownsville was the one my ankle popped out of place. That was like the worst.
So I used to go to the one in the towers too. Remember they had the rec center in the towers.
Yeah. Yeah, that pool was part of the Parks Department.
Yeah, I used to go to the poop in there a lot though. Roberto Clemente back in the days.
Yeah, them funny rims.
Yeah.
You used to go to the one on, it said like 60 something or 50 something. I think 56 or some shit
I
like
know
that.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like in a cut. It's like in a
school.
It's like in a cut.
It's
It's like in
by,
a. It's like in like a
Beacon.
regular building.
Yeah, that shit by Beacon. That shit is nice. Like you said, that shit look like you walking into like a regular ass building, but that shit like as soon as you walk in.
That was on the west
they got
side, right?
like yeah.
That's
got
not the
like
one. That's not the one with the track, right?
No, I don't think they had a track. No, they didn't have a track up there.
A couple of them. The joint down by
Yeah.
Mary Bertram is dope too.
Yeah.
As soon as you walk in, the lady there, then you go past. It's like you know how like railroad houses is.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit, like it be like this got like the mountain climbing shit, and then the next shit the basketball shit. But that shit, niggas stopped going to shit because they was more favoring to like white people shit. So they started like taking out the basketball gym time, some shit that niggas wasn't really doing.
We was going there. Last time I was really hooping in the recreation center, I was probably like 19 probably. We was 18, 19. We was playing at what gym is that? Alfred E. Smith down by Mary Bertram. That's a dope gym. That's a dope park. Like True Life, like before he got locked up, True Life was at the chip game. We played the home team. Then I started going there when Day was playing there in the outside. I used to go to his games after work when I was working on Union Square.
I remember I played against with True Life. I guess it was his cousin or some shit like that. We was playing inside of that park, that recreation shit.
We're about Mary Bertram, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
When you come
That's
off
his
the
hood.
FDR, yeah, that's their hood. Come off the FDR, make the sharp turn, keep going around. Played in that shit.
I was talking crazy.
The atmosphere was wicked down there
They
too.
beat us. We beat them like the first game of the season, and then they beat us in the chip. They really beat us.
Yeah, I remember growing up, that like playing ball, bro. That shit used to be wicked, bro. Like niggas used to really threaten you, like, yo, if y'all win,
Y'all not leaving with
y'all
the
not
trophies.
leaving here, yo. That shit happened a couple of times.
Fort Green projects.
Word. Like,
Well,
yo,
the
y'all
projects
niggas
over.
win.
Projects over by
The
Fort
last
Green.
time some shit like that happened was niggas about the park by your crib.
On third.
Yeah, niggas was playing there. Couple niggas. Niggas was threatening niggas on the court and shit. Niggas ain't say nothing to me. I was chilling. Nigga, my uncle, I didn't even know that nigga was there. Nigga was at the gate the whole time.
Waiting for something to pop
Nigga,
up.
shit was over. He said, D, yo, you good? Like, nigga, alright. These niggas I was with just trying to bounce. They're like, yo, we out. Cause they like, yo, the niggas say, yo, we gonna get left here. You can't gonna win, shit like that. My head, I'm like, nigga, it's basketball talk. Niggas ain't gonna do nothing, nigga.
It's always here that they
Man,
trying to get in your head to make y'all lose that
Yeah,
shit.
like, you really
That
got
same-
scared over basketball, nigga.
That same park that happened to me. We was playing the home team.
I don't even.
Some Spanish
Honestly,
dudes
I don't
from
even
over
be
there.
hearing shit like when niggas be saying shit. I don't be really hearing none of the crazy shit they be saying. If they say it to somebody else, I hear it. But like, to me,
Nah, I remember that shit. They was like, yo, y'all niggas win, y'all not leaving. And then my man live over there, so he like, nah, y'all not doing that to them. Just trying to scare niggas. Get all on the court, acting rowdy and shit. Yo, you hit another shot? That's my word. Nigga splash, nigga.
They used to act like that in
Keep running it up,
They used to act like that in Queens and Ravenswood when we used to go with Thomas. Thomas would bring us, dudes would start talking time like, yeah, you know that's my family, right? I brought them here. Thomas, Tata father.
Oh, yeah, that time we went out there.
They used to go out there like every year.
Niggas like, yo, we went out there, bro. Niggas started, it was, I think we was on some blood block. Niggas, some Crip nigga walked through. Bro, niggas started whipping his ass, nigga. That block started wilding on this nigga. The whole block fucking this nigga up.
So we used to play in like...
Yo, that's crazy.
We played like in some park lots. Like you probably can go a little further down and see City Field now. Then we played in Ravenswood. We played on both sides. We played on the side where the sanitation building at. Then we played in the heart of the projects. Played against Devin Ebanks. I think we was going at them niggas. We beat them one game. Then the next time we came back, we lost by like 2. That was the game I was hurt. We only had like 6 people that day.
Yeah, nah, I played.
They
Niggas
always
played at some shit, yo.
Nah, I don't think you was there that day. Because it was like the younger people.
Every time I play time, we playing the adults.
Like, me, Black, Brandon, Schools, Flex.
Nah, I ain't gonna. I wasn't with. I never went when y'all played. It was just us going like. And when we played with the block, and we was going to in the barbershop, that dude that ran for like office.
Mm-hmm.
We went to his hood, and every game we had, they'd make us the marquee game. They'd like game started like at 3:00 that summer. We'd be the 6:00 game, no matter who we played, and niggas would come up to watch us play. Dumb funny.
Remember mad tournaments, yo,
Niggas
what?
like, nigga got me. I'm shooting free throws. I'm talking trash to homeboy. I came off the bench. I didn't care about coming off the bench with the hook. I was going to school anyway. He's like, yo, this nigga talking on tough. He got light eyes and 2 braids. I said, all right.
Them hood tournaments, them shits used to be real.
Nah,
I used to love them shits.
The funniest shit
Them
about
shits
hood
used to be
tournaments
real.
is seeing niggas get mad because somebody cutting their ass. That should be too funny.
Mm-hmm.
Getting their ass cut.
Niggas be wildin'.
Niggas getting their ass. Yo, you getting your ass cut.
Now, I remember in college, when we playing Sullivan, nigga, that shit was crazy. Like, that shit really felt like you was in a hood tournament. Niggas was on the court, like, suck my dick,
Your generation is wild. But yo,
that shit lit.
That's when my man got looks left off the team.
what episode is this?
Episode 13.
Episode 12?
12,
It
13.
ain't on
All them
11.
numbers.
12 then.
It's 13.
One of them numbers.
Hold on.
Watch this.
12.
12 or 13? Talk to me.
Is it lucky or is it a baker's dozen? Is it that one extra cookie they give you by mistake or for
Niggas
love?
don't ever give you another cookie. You getting 12, nigga.
This is 13.
Tell you.
Lucky 13.
13.
Episode 13. Welcome back. Had a little hiatus. Battle rapper to my
COVID.
right.
Niggas got locked up.
COVID.
Marion. Boom, boom, boom. Touch.
Yeah, COVID. COVID had shit. Smash.
Battle rapper to my right. Reintroduce
What's going
yourself.
on, y'all? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff.
Young boy to the left.
Yo.
You know.
Yeah, and we back. Middle child here. So, man, how was y'all a couple weeks off?
I said a couple.
That ass was a couple weeks. Shit was lit.
How's your Christmas?
Christmas.
First of all, how y'all feeling?
I'm good. I'm
Alright.
good. Mental health is alright.
Alright.
Shit.
No congestion, no cough.
Oh, nah. Cold, spring. It's wintertime.
Niggas said cough and cold. That would got the hell up out of here.
But the funny thing is, it's cold season. It's cold and flu season. I was saying that when COVID first hit. I was saying that like early 2020. I'm like, yo, I'm looking at it. People got, I'm like, yo, that's going to be the new season, COVID season from November to April. because we were shut down, but after April, the numbers was going down. So I'm like, yo, it's crazy. It's happening during flu season.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, people had some scares.
They said they're testing a cure right now.
They don't want
Are
no
they
cure.
supposed to be coming out with a pill?
They keep that pill, red pill, blue pill. And Matrix is trash.
Hey, what?
I didn't even watch that shit.
That drug was horse manure.
Once I heard the concept, I was like, nah, I'm not watching.
Yeah,
That
man.
drug was horrible.
Yeah.
Niggas, they said like it was supposed
Keanu
to be
Reeves was
the
act,
first- the
Keanu
first
Reeves
one
would sound like he
video
back
game
in
or some shit.
Speed. Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, I said, nah, I'm not watching that shit.
That drug was bad.
Like nigga,
Trinity looked good
one
though.
thing I'm starting to
She
see,
still- yeah,
niggas
more-
they ran out of creativity. Like they dub all of the old producers and writers and shit. Let the new niggas in the door, bro.
But some of the
y'all can't
time,
keep repeating shit.
but a lot of times it be the new writers too. But why you change Morpheus?
They changed
What?
Morpheus.
Not only him.
Yeah.
I'm not watching that shit.
They
Definitely not watching that.
messed up.
And they made Jada Pinkett mad old.
Mad, yo. She looked dusty. Like,
She's like a geezer.
you couldn't even tell. It was like, it was bad.
Yeah, the crazy they made her old and she old. Like she could have just been herself.
Now
She's
they had,
not young.
they had a super age though, but she don't look too old though.
Inside the movie,
No, she's super old in the movie.
how old?
Like, no, I'm
I
talking about the
saw
way.
I saw her do the makeup shit. Like they made her look like she 110.
Yeah.
Cause she 50 something now, right?
About 52.
How old is she? Cause 20 years she not gonna look that old, bro. So she can't be. She can't be.
Remember, they had to
70.
do it for movie effects. So,
Nah, it was
Nah,
young.
nigga.
I watched it for
but
free.
why did Yeah, it was on HBO Max. Why did Morpheus get younger and darker?
Word.
I ain't watch that.
Yup. They look nothing like
I
that.
forgot
like
the
Lawrence.
Yeah, Larry.
Lawrence?
Larry. Like Larry.
He looked nothing like Larry Fishburne. I saw a Journal for Jordan. That was a good movie. With Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
It was
I ain't see that
produced.
yet.
It was directed by Denzel, part of LeBron production company. LeBron
Yeah.
got his hand in a lot of films, man.
Is a Michael B. Jordan movie?
Yeah,
Like about him?
nah. The little kid name is Jordan in the movie. It's about it's a true story about some soldier and his girl, how their life turned out upon a meeting and things that happened and raising their son. It was dope. I went to see.
Check that out.
I went on Christmas. It was literally 5 people. It was 5 people in the theater. So it was like we was in the house. we was in the house looking at scenes, talking, laughing at that. Like, oh, they playing some dope music. They playing like
Was
old
talking
music.
to the screen?
Huh?
Talking to the screen?
Nah,
Oh, that's because the 1/3 kicked in.
nah, I was talking screen.
Because you know those people like to talk
What
to
people?
the screen.
Spider-Man was
Those people.
fire.
Which one?
Might
Yeah,
be.
Spider-Man was amazing.
Spider-Man was fire, but I did not like.
The ending.
I didn't like it. Like, it was fire, but I didn't like it for the simple fact that they didn't do
Spoiler
nothing new
alert.
with Spider-Man.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Nah, I know everything that happened, bro. I seen multiverse Spider-Man too many times. Seen it in the cartoons, kind of like
No, I'll tell you what.
show me. I want them to show me a different thing with Spider-Man.
What the MCU doing with Spider-Man? Basically, these 3 movies was his origin story,
Yeah,
and they took from. And at first, people were saying
but
they
nah,
might.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they
It-
put out. They keep with like Spider-Man. They keep putting out whatever it is. If it's a cartoon or if it's a live action movie, I feel like they're doing the same thing. Like, show me something different with Spider-Man that hasn't been put in a movie yet.
I think this is different because I think this
They put it
Spider-Man.
in the cartoon.
I'm gonna tell you why I think it's different. You talk about the aspect of the different Spider-Man. I'm talking about this the storyline and the plot line.
No, that's not the storyline is different, but the plot is exactly the same.
They
the
took
multiverse and all that shit.
because they going.
I understand you got to do it, but
They gonna do the
the next one they got to do something different.
They gonna do the multiverse live action, but cause you know they got Across the Spider-Verse animated coming out, but this Spider-Man pulled from a different Spider-Man story. That's why like him and Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and all them, they were kind of different. The only one that was real different was like Amazing Spider-Man, but this one was from Brand New Day and something else. Those comic book stories. Because I thought it was gonna be one more day when he made a deal with the devil, so his marriage was never real, so Aunt May could come back. But it was from Brand New Day. Because now going forward, spoiler alert, it's different. Y'all saw it?
Yeah.
It'd be hard for me to
Did
watch.
you see it?
Nah, it'd be hard for me to watch them shits because, like Vontae said, it'd be like the same movie, just a different, like you said, movie, cartoon, animated. but it's like the same shit. So
I think this Spider-Man was different because he was younger and you didn't see Uncle Ben die in any of the movies. You just knew Uncle Ben was dead. Uncle Ben didn't die in the MCU Spider-Man. And Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was different in the sense that he wasn't with Mary Jane. He was with Gwen Stacy. And that's from the comic book where Gwen Stacy died.
I'm saying I've seen it because if you a Spider-Man fan, you've seen all this shit already through the cartoons.
Yeah.
I get that you got like after the origin story, show me something different. Like
that's what they're gonna do with Tom Holland. You know he's gonna go through the world
like even
different.
with the X, like when X-Men was out, everything in X-Men after the first X-Men, after the first couple joints, with like the X-Men and the Wolverine and shit.
They
you
ruined
ain't
it.
never really see that shit inside, like too much inside the shows. But then when they started showing them younger, it showed it. All that shit is from the old X-Men cartoons. So it was like, yo, I need.
They bringing that back too.
Yeah,
I think next year.
Yeah.
X-Men '97. But yeah, like I mean, they gonna pull from comic book stories, but I think
it's not. I
think the Spider-Man gonna lead into like a big thing with Venom and like that character they introduced like recent years, the God symbiote. It's gonna be dope. I'm hyped for Doctor Strange though. Doctor Strange trailer look crazy. So how was your Christmas?
You know movie I'm with?
My fault.
My son, what's the nigga would that be with Doctor Strange? The Asian nigga?
Wong?
My son Wong. He need his own like a TV show or something, cause that shit'd be dumb funny. My son come in and do some like I want to know what he be doing when he be like, yo, I'm out. Like
you know in the movies he the Sorcerer Supreme right now technically because Doctor Strange.
Cause he said he's going for 5 years.
Yeah, that's dope.
They said that nigga don't like his character wasn't really supposed to ever be like known like a big character. It just nigga got that personality. One thing I know, nigga, the little dude from the Peter Parker best friend and that shit. That nigga I think he got that disease where he can't grow hair.
Yeah, he's bald. I saw him in interviews.
Like,
I saw him in interviews. He's bald.
Like, yo, he working on a new movie. Went back. Oh, this nigga bald. Like,
clean bean.
Like the Mr. Clean.
They did a lot of foreshadowing. I think in the next, because you know it's another trilogy for Tom Holland. I think he might turn bad, but I don't know how. Because you know all the Spider-Mans, they lose a parental figure, and then they fight their best friend at some point.
Would think the other dude might turn bad?
Ned Leeds.
Nah, I think they're gonna dub like.
Cause remember they were saying like, yo, I killed my best friend. And he was like, yo,
yeah, but I think
promise you'll never kill me.
That was the reason why they put that in there, like, for him to skip that part. Cause when he's about to fuck this nigga up.
But in the comics, Ned Leeds turned into Hobgoblin, and then now he got the little fake whatever. I don't know.
Hobgoblin.
Nah, he don't got nothing no more. It's gonna be Flash Gordon and this nigga Venom. It gotta be because they kept bringing him out like this nigga. They put him in the other ones, but they be like, "Hey, it's Flash." Like,
yeah, he gonna be USA. He gonna be the Venom of this one. Maybe that's some stuff going on. So how was your Christmas?
Shit was regular.
This Christmas, I felt love this Christmas. Got more gifts than I was expected.
That's good.
Yeah.
Shit was regular. Christmas be regular for me.
It was cool.
I think this was my last drink. Like, I think being here. Like, I think I want to do different shit. Like, create my own Christmas rituals and shit. Cause that shit, I don't got no kids or nothing, so that shit it's not the same. Like, I don't get that Christmas fun. Like, oh, let's sit around and drink hot cocoa and do all that.
Honestly, with all this going on and Amarion going crazy, Christmas didn't Christmas this year. It wasn't Christmas. It was not Christmas then.
Cause for me, I'm like on Christmas. I don't really. It's like Christmas and on holidays. You don't really go out, so you be around your family and shit like that. But niggas is old, so like usually as a kid, it's like yo, and all the kids in my family, we all grown. Like we all. I think the youngest one probably like 14. Niggas ain't hyped to go like yo, what toys you got? Like back in the days, you're like yo.
What you
got? We about to go over to this person's house. You could take one toy.
Yeah. It's over.
Like, go, yo, what games you got? Like,
that was like the boys. Nigga, we with them. These niggas got money. It was over. Like that was it. They opened their things. It's like, all right.
I pulled up on Leia.
Christmas is over.
Pulled up on Leia, gave her her gifts. She was hyped. I ain't posted. I just kept it to myself. I'm sorry. I'm gonna fall back from posting too much like personal stuff.
But like with y'all older kids, do they really ask for shit for Christmas, or it's like yo all year round like y'all do?
Nah, Leia extra stuff.
So like when do they stop asking for shit?
Cause she a kid.
Now I'm talking about like throughout the year, like when do they stop asking for shit to get ready for like the big axes for Christmas?
Remember her birthday is the month before Christmas, so certain stuff. She'd be like, oh, she told me straight up. She's like, oh, I want this for my birthday, but you know, certain things I'm gonna hold off. Don't go too crazy. Certain things I want for Christmas too. I'm like,
It's like with me, Jameer's birthday is the 20th of January. So, but he don't ask for shit. Like this year, I was asking him what he want. I'm like, yo, what you want for Christmas? He like, yo, daddy, I want like 2 tech suits, the cool grays, and some money.
mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
That's it.
that's it? And he like, yeah. And I'm like, all right.
When it was like, I want some outfits from Shein. I want some clothes. I saw she picked me like 20 screenshots. But when I went to do it, you know, they shipping and all that is like 3 weeks after the processing. I'm like, I'm gonna get something in between. So I got her a little iPhone 12.
Not that shit, man. Kids.
She got little clothes and
I
stuff
do
like that.
notice that one thing. When you start shopping for Christmas shit, you end up getting shit that you ain't like the person ain't asked for because you in the Christmas buying mood.
Yo, this the first year?
You ain't getting that
Nah,
mood.
bro.
Nothing extra.
This the first year I wasn't
Fuck
in
them
no extra nothing. Nigga, I went to Macy's, picked up wifey shit. I went to Target, got my sister-in-law shit, my mom shit. Nigga, I was done. Went to the bank, got some bread so I could put it in the boy's card. Got too late, nigga. Couldn't get a card. Had envelopes in the crib, bro. Wrote a nice note on the envelope. Put the money in the envelope, bro.
I ain't gonna front.
That's what kind of year it was like. Bro. I ain't even care.
Yeah, I was online in Pandora for my
Daughter
mom.
got cash out with Christmas trees.
I was in Pandora till like almost 11 o'clock. The day before Christmas Eve, the 23rd. Because I wanted to get some charms for my mom and my sister because they got their bracelets. I got my little sister a charm. The one I wanted for her, they ain't have, so I just got her J for her initial. I wasn't feeling too good about that, so when I went to Bloomingdale's to get everybody else stuff, I got her like a little perfume. My mother calls me, you should have heard your sister scream because she been looking for that J charm for like a year. I'm like, I could have saved money. But Christmas was cool though. I like the week was cool. The Christmas weekend was cool. It wasn't bad. I have no complaints. I mean, I would have probably made one move a little different, but everything else is cool. My pop's health is good, so. Yo, fellas, if you have a lady that gets you gifts and she gets you stuff that you like and want, keep her. Because a lot of women don't know how to shop. A lot of the women don't even get you gifts. Like, I don't have that issue, but there's been times in the past it's like you get them everything they want and then you get some socks. And even though fly socks, these are like regular white crew socks. And some tank tops is probably too big.
Do you know what's crazy?
I never got a gift from a joint on Christmas.
You never got a Christmas gift?
From a joint, nah. Gave out a few, but never got one. I'm nice when it comes to like buying gifts for joints though. Always make them cry.
So you're an emotional trick.
Oh nah, I just know what to buy. Like I'm not even going crazy. $50. I heard y'all niggas need to get a $50 gift. Hit me up, man.
It's all about knowing the person. Like I said, it's like it's rare. Like up until recent years, never really got nothing I wanted for Christmas or if anything. Period. I was like, I ain't care. That's not kind of mind state. Christmas is for kids and for women.
I never used to ask for shit.
Yeah, like
honestly, like my wife would be like, "Yo, what you want for Christmas?" I'd be like, "Yo, nothing." Word. Or whatever you want to get me. I don't care.
Nah, the best shit to do, no bullshit. Make a send her an Amazon list. Just a bunch of shit that you might end up.
I'd be like tools.
Yeah.
Anytime, like my
But
mom,
you
I'd
can't
be
just
like,
be like
tools.
tools, nigga. You gonna get a hammer and you gonna get the same shit every year.
Nigga. I change my tools every year.
Uh,
Every like coming up, I gotta go to Home Depot. Buy me some new tools.
Cause I think for us, it'd be more so shit that we gotta buy. It'd be cool if you bought it.
Mm-hmm.
That type of shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then sometimes like you get with a person that you know what you want, but they ain't gonna get it like you want it. Like they'll get you a system, no game. Like I mean, like stuff that don't go together.
Yeah, me, I don't be wanting no like.
I don't want
I
nothing
don't
big
want
from
no
nobody.
big gifts.
Nah.
Like I don't care. Like even if we at the place where we both good, making a lot of money, don't give me no big gift. Cause if it's something big, I probably didn't buy it because it wasn't the right time, or I don't really want it yet. Like when I wanted my Xbox, I went and bought my Xbox.
I got asked.
And I want sneakers, I go buy sneakers. When
I got asked what I want for Christmas last year. She was like, "Hey, what do you want?" Whatever. I was like, "I don't know. I'm not used to getting asked what I want." Whatever. Like I know my moms and my pops hit me off and my little sister, but as far as that, I'm like, a bed in the bag? Nah, that's whack. You got to pick something good. I'm like, I don't know.
that's
Some
one thing I
Crocs?
don't like. Like if you ask me what I want and I tell you, don't be like
Yeah.
it's whack. Like
But
That's what I like.
but
I
like
like
I
what
get
I
it.
like.
You want to go out. Like if you a good dude, like they be wanting to go above and beyond, do something crazy. Feel like yo, this is not a competition. Like if I like little shit, give me something little.
I agree with that too, but I'm like, I appreciate that you want to do more for me. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do for me, you think I need or I will want, because you know me, give me that, but also get the little things that I ask for. You know, do the same with you.
Me, I'm type bad at like receiving gifts. I look like I don't like it, but like I be liking it. I be like, oh, thank you.
Yo, I'm the same
It feel
way, bro.
awkward getting shit. Like
I open something and my face is just, I'll be like regular and they like,
yeah.
I'm super.
you don't like it? Nah, I like it. I'm regular. Like, I don't be having no emotions sometimes.
I don't jump for joy or nothing like that, but I will express it verbally and I'll hug her like, yo, I really appreciate that, because like a lot of times I'm not used to getting that from people. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I do whatever I gotta do for myself. So that for somebody to take their time out, take money out their pocket for whatever they're doing to do something for me, no matter what it is, I'll always appreciate it, because like I said, far too long I wasn't getting nothing. So for somebody to do something for me, I really appreciate that.
Only time I really showed was fucking I think 2014. Was it 2014? What year Kobe retired?
Kobe squad.
2016, right? So whatever the year Kobe
We
retired.
won the chip when 2019.
2010.
No, we won the chip when LeBron won 2000 what? 19? Kobe retired 2016.
No, we won 2028. So yeah, 2016. But the Christmas that year, nigga, I had saved up all my money, made sure everybody got a gift. Nigga, I'm sitting there, nigga, shit just
Passionate.
and you know, like if you spend money, you looking at your account, you type pop. I'm like, man, niggas ain't giving shit.
Money for New Year's.
Fucked up, bro. Sitting there, everybody, oh, thank you, yeah. Nigga, my aunts gave me fucking Laker tickets. Nigga, started crying like a baby. That nigga ain't even play, bro. Nigga Kobe ain't even play. So
Nah.
He sat there though.
sitting there watching fucking what's this nigga name?
Sasha Vujacic.
Nah, we had
Parker?
fucking, nah. This is 2016. Who was on our team? This nigga Davison, big man. Forgot his first name.
Damn, that's just.
Davison, nigga, fucking. I think Clarkson was in.
You get Randall.
Nah, I don't even know if Randall was still there. I think. Yeah, they were still there. But this before Rondo, Brandon.
Oh, you talking about? I know who you talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Davidson. You talking about this? Damn, what's her name?
Something Davis or some shit like that.
He played
on Portland.
He
too.
played on Houston.
Ed Davis.
Ed Davis.
Thanks so.
Ed Davis. But this nigga was over there too. That was with us. Damn, I can't think of his name. Son.
The Chiefs was good too. They was like behind the basket, but mad close. That was my first time being like that close. I'm looking like, yo.
Y'all
Yeah,
had
this
Roy
nigga's
Hibbert,
big, nigga.
You
Larry
silly.
Nance. Young D'Angelo Russell, Robert Sacre, Lou Williams. Yeah, y'all roster is nasty. Brandon Bass.
It was even
Tariq
before that,
Black.
though.
Yeah.
The 2016 year. They won 17 games in the season.
Terrible.
Yuck.
Terrible.
On 2016, Corey Brewer, Calderon,
I was about to
Luol
say, the
Deng.
only time I get emotional for a gift is if it's said about Kobe. Dead ass. Like my nephews, they bought me a picture this year, a Kobe Bryant picture. I ain't posted, but the picture of Kobe.
Yeah,
Sitting there like, damn, son.
My mom bought me a
Kobe picture.
She bought me, I think the
Eyes
same
got
shit
all
you got.
watery.
Book you got? My mom bought me that.
Then my mom's, they brought me some Crocs, and my mom's brought me Kobe pins to put on my Crocs. I ain't care about the Crocs. I'm just looking at the pins like, damn, son.
They say, who cutting onions? Who cutting onions?
Nah, but gift giving niggas. Like, to give a gift for a nigga is easy. You just gotta pay attention to them
Yo,
niggas.
sometimes it's tough getting a gift for somebody a woman that you actually into, because it's like you know everything about her, but you still don't want to get it wrong.
Niggas be thinking too big, bro.
No, I don't even be thinking big. It's like,
Yo, that's one thing.
Niggas be thinking too big.
That's one thing I come to realize, yo.
50 beans.
Niggas, we be thinking too big, bro. Sometimes. Yeah,
they drop the hints.
We put too much effort into it. It don't even be that hard. Word. It don't be.
Nah, I'm getting bullshit. I don't give a fuck about what hints you drop. You gonna get what I wanna get you. Give a fuck. Oh, this jacket, this nah. Got $100. $100.
Get what I like for you.
Hey, like, nah, you're not about to tell me what to get you. Let me show you. I know you a little bit.
Yeah.
Find some little shit that you really fuck with.
And it's dope as you get older, being able to get your parents stuff and stuff that they actually like.
Yo, I think, like at Christmas time, there's certain people that they don't want no little shit. They're like, nah, don't buy me that. Like, we too deep for you to buy me that.
Yeah.
Spend some money on me, shit like that. Like I be feeling like gift giving became more of that. More of what and how much you spending on the gift, opposed to the value. You know what I'm saying? The true value and essence of the gift is like, yo.
Because a lot of people don't appreciate the gesture. They want to appreciate the actual gift. Not even a gift, the praise that they get on their timeline from when they show, like, oh, like this past
Yeah, Christmas became a show.
Yeah, Christmas is a show.
people pulling out relationships you didn't even know they had. Mad matching pajamas. You was just in my DM.
Mad engagements, nigga.
Yeah, that's corny. I'm not engaging. I'm not proposing nobody on Christmas,
Don't propose
Thanksgiving.
birthdays, none of that. You supposed to.
It's supposed to be a day that's special for that day. Like, you put time for that day. Birthday,
Yo,
Christmas.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that's really that bad? Suppose you want your whole family. If you come from a family that's real family oriented and you want your whole family to be there, but it's like kind of impossible. And that's the only time of the year where your family get together.
It depends on the woman.
The only reason I say I never do it is because I don't want everything to fall into one thing. So it's like, yo, Christmas and engagement is the same day. Like, nah, I want my engagement day to be my engagement day. Like,
I could look
if
back
I'm doing something like, cause think about it now, later down the line, if I'm like, yo, I want to have an anniversary party and invite people. Niggas is busy on
Can't do
Christmas.
on Christmas.
I want to have a separate day for this.
And you also look at it like this. Some women don't even want 1,000 people around, because first thing everybody do when you get down to propose, they got their cameras in her face.
No, but I said suppose you come from a family that's like
Nah, I
that.
get what you're saying.
No,
it's all up to you.
No, but that's why if you with the girl, she already know that.
Yeah.
So that X's out, because it's like you can't say you don't want a lot of people in your face because you know I got a big family and this is how we do things.
Yeah.
Now the other shit when you say like the day, that is like I understand it.
But also you also got to get an understanding with your family. Like, yo, don't throw no camera in my face, her face while I'm getting down, while I'm talking to her. Don't be yelling. Say yes. Like, shut up. Let me talk to her. Let me have my moment with her. After she say yes, we can do whatever. And don't post it till she posts it.
Oh yeah, shit
It's
like
like
that.
a kid. It's like a kid. Do not post my child before me. Don't post my engagement
Shit
before
like that,
me.
yeah.
One thing, like learning more about like engagements and all that shit is one thing that I never thought of. Like when I was younger, growing up, it's more so like they try to push it towards like women. Like this is the women's engagement. This is the women. Nah, this ours.
It's ours.
Yeah, it's ours.
So like I gotta make sure it's good for me. It's good for you. And to me, I don't like I saw a story. It's like some dude he proposed to his girl in the movie theaters because it was something special for them. Like it's something they do all the time. And he said like she stopped him and was like, yo, nah, not right here, because it wasn't like special. She didn't have
It wasn't
photography and shit
extravagant,
like that. But and then one thing I didn't know, you know, all them big engagements and shit like that, it should be fake. They been already did all that shit, and they do like another one for like that, the big shit.
Like me, right? When my original idea, I think I told you.
Yeah.
I wanted to propose to wifey in front of her building where I met her at. Cause that's how I met her. Me and my man, we was selling cigarettes at the time when cigarettes started skyrocketing. Word, we was going to LI. We was going to get them shits, and her stepmom, she smoked cigarettes. Yo, listen, one thing about me,
Get it.
if I could, yo, bro, back in the days, I sold toilet tissue, yo. Dead ass. What? My man was getting toilet tissue from Bronx, Lebanon by the box. It was like 96 rolls in a box. I was selling them shits $5 for $1 on my block. I'm dead ass serious.
He was a freak.
When I was a kid, that's one thing.
Yo, he was a Lucas of cigarettes, man.
That's when it come I don't. One thing I don't have that pride though. When it come to making money, that's one thing about me. And I think I got that from my pops, but I don't have pride, bro, because.
Nah, don't say that.
That you do have pride. You have pride. You take pride in being able to take
I'm talking about I don't have like when it goes to I don't like. You know how niggas would be like, oh, I'm not packing bags, nigga. I will go pack bags. Or I'm not working in McDonald's, nigga. I will work in McDonald's. I'm not going I'll make money.
I'll not nobody. Yeah, I'll not nobody to make money.
Better than some money is better than no money.
Yeah,
that definitely comes from an immigrant father.
Yeah, some money better than no money. I'm not.
But selling toilet paper, that's hilarious.
Yo, Lou.
Cigarettes almost
translate that for the Dominican people. Sell paper
vendiendo
toilet.
papel de toilet.
Paper toilet.
Paper toilet.
I would sell that when I was going fishing. Yeah. I was selling my porgies. I was catching 150 porgies. What I'm gonna do with that?
That's my
That's too much.
That's my
So you know what? I'm chilling in front of my building. Fire hydrant open. I'm cleaning these shits right here. I'm selling porgies. Everybody walking by looking at me like, yo, what you doing with that? I'm selling them.
Yo, no BS. Me and my pops would go fishing when I was younger. We'd catch like 400 combined. My pops would only bring like 30 to the house.
No, what you gonna do?
He's selling everything like that, cleaning it. He out there for like 6 hours with the fillet knife.
I'm telling you, what you gonna do with all this? A lot of fish.
Right there on Crimmins in front of the old line.
If you think about it, that shit is really how the first like coming and making money was. Like niggas was fishing,
selling goods.
Selling goods.
Trades and goods and all that.
That's the creation. I was talking to my moms about it the other day, like about how different society would have been if like we would have kept on doing, like if it was more so for the like regular goods, manual labor, shit like that. A lot of like a lot of people are successful now because somebody made up shit. Like they made up shit to put in the like for people to work as, you know, like you get what I'm saying. There's a lot of shit that is making a lot of money that we don't need. So if we go back to the days where if we niggas is only buying shit that they need and doing shit they need, a lot of these people like that you gotta go to these schools and get these big degrees and shit like that. Niggas ain't gonna be making no money. It's gonna be niggas that's really putting their hands in the dirt.
Technology changed a lot.
You said you was going to do it in front of the building. What did you ultimately end up doing?
Oh, well, what I really wanted to do was.
Like I forgot we was talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna propose to her in front of the building that we met at, cause that's how I met her. She came downstairs. Her mom had told me like, yo, I want you to meet my daughter and shit. So I was like, alright. She came downstairs. We was talking right there. So I was gonna do it right there, but then we went to
Hold up. So you sold her mom cigarettes and then she told you she wanted you to meet her daughter?
Yeah, like my man was. What happened was she was bonded. She was bonded by the carton. Like me and my man used to get cartons of cigarettes and sell them because that's when cigarettes was going up to $9, $10. We was selling them shit for $5. So 5, 6. So her mom's, she used to buy cigarettes for my man, and my man was going on a date that night. So he was like, yo, this lady up the block, she gonna call me, I'm gonna call you, meet in front of her building. So the first time I did it, when I came, her mom was talking to me and she was like, yo, you're a nice dude. Yo, I want you to meet my daughter and shit. So
get the discount.
I'm like not thinking really nothing of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'll meet your daughter and shit. So the next time I came and shit, my man called me and he was like, yo, you spoke to that lady? I was like, yeah, she wanted me to meet her daughter. So she called me, I'm gonna go see her right now, but I'm gonna bring you your money and shit. So we go, and she coming downstairs, so when she come downstairs, I'm like, oh. Like, she walking and shit, I'm like, oh. Yeah, I'm like, oh. So I'm like, all right.
What song was playing in your head while she was walking?
Yeah, nah, I wasn't. Honestly, I thought, when she was walking, right, in my head.
Spanish. What's her own Spanish love song?
But this why I'm telling you what fucked me up. She was walking, she don't look Spanish. But I already see her mom, so I'm walking, I'm like, damn, this girl don't even look Spanish and shit. But we talking and shit, we sitting there talking. And just after that, we just, for like a good, probably like a year and a half, 2 years, bro. We was mad cool, just cool. And we stopped talking. But not on no disrespectful shit, or it was just nothing, like we just stopped talking.
What your fits was like?
Huh?
What your fits was like?
Back then? Oh, nah,
She had on a baby fat.
When I met her, nah, I know what I had.
He had a baby fat velour. He had the Nietzsche or the Sean John velour.
Nah, I had the Rockaware shit. I had the Rockaware red shit with the RW on the front, and I had the
one leg roll.
I had the all black nines with the red button on the back, the red shit on the back, the all black with the red button.
I'm sorry, but
I had some shit.
if Du sold me cigarettes, I'm not sending my daughter downstairs. That's just me. That's hilarious. You must be a heck of a guy.
You also
You
But
must be.
you're not going to
I'm
introduce
just
no dude to
saying.
your daughter.
I'm just saying. Like
You don't even like.
you
You
go
ain't like your daughter's husband until they get married.
Say again.
You ain't like your daughter's husband until they get married.
Still don't like.
Exactly. You still don't like
I'm
him.
glad he don't just
That
look.
might be something niggas need to start doing.
But
That's
look,
funny though. That's
Well,
okay.
Yep.
But
what's this young man out
you know what's crazy? Nah, but look what happened to this now. When they met me, right, I was an electrician. But they didn't, her moms didn't know that.
Right.
But when she got to know me, and I'm telling her, she like, word? And I was an electrician for like, probably like 10 plus years already. So, nah, but it's like, what Lou said, I used to like that. People used to judge me. Yo, you know how many people used to judge me for that? Like, oh, you know, nigga, you be outside selling cigarettes. So, what's wrong with me making an extra buck? But I used to be like, what's wrong with me making an extra $1? Fuck it, I'ma make it.
Like, you're gonna need it one day.
Yeah. Everybody smoking shit. Listen, I'm helping the hood. Yo, they charge y'all 10, I'm charging y'all 5.
Giving them cancer.
Helping the hood. Helping the hood. They charge y'all 10, I got it for 5.
Nah. Money how you can get it? Fuck it.
Who makes it with
For cheap value
One
real game.
But nah, me and my man, we did that shit for like 2 years. And I knew the day my man was, the day that my man was gonna flake me, I knew it. I was at my job talking about it. I was like, yo, probably in like 2-3 months, my man gonna stop fucking with me. And then because I was working, he had lost his job and I was still working. So, you know, I'm getting work money, we get money with the cigarettes and shit.
He wanted to do all that.
Yeah, so he like, oh, I'll be outside more. It's like, yo, bro, you don't work, bro.
Yeah.
Of course you choose to come outside at 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's not what niggas was saying, but they went to that thing and then it's like, go ahead, bro. I stopped doing that shit. He kept doing that shit.
And then you decided on what?
Idea. What's that? The next idea? Nah, I was just working. I was doing side jobs. That's one thing.
That was a proposal.
Oh, the proposal after that? Oh, we was going to, we had went to, where the fuck we went? Atlantis. Poconos. Not the Poconos. I said Poconos. Bahamas.
Yeah, on a boat.
Went to Bahamas and shit.
Nigga said Atlantis and the Pocono.
Yeah,
right?
Frozen. Word. We went to Bahamas and the boys knew. That was the funny shit. The boys knew.
You told him?
Shit. Yeah, like, cause I had told her son and shit. Like I had sat down with him. It was me, him, and Jameer. And like, yeah, like I had told him. I was
your
like,
mama
yo,
gonna be my woman.
I was like, yo, I asked Pounds. I was like, yo, Pounds, how you feel about me and shit? Like being in your life all the time and shit. He basically told me like he loved me and shit. Then I told Jameer, I asked him how he feel about Yvonne. Then I asked him how they feel about each other and shit.
And you know, Jameer.
Yeah.
Everything is.
And then I told him what I was gonna do. They mad hype now. They jittery all day, so
We
when
go back to the room, they laughing. But when we at the dinner, right? I had on some some capris, right? But them cause you know how we dressed, them shits was tight. So the box is in my pocket, showing mad tight. I'm sweating like Ewan, bro, at the line, at the table. And wifey asked me to, she's like, yo, why you sweating like that? I'm like, yo, babe, it's mad hot in here.
No, it's not. You okay?
Hey, I'm about to make the biggest.
The lady, the girl that was there, like for 2 days,
change in my life
for like now, no, it was 3 days. When we got there, I had told her what I wanted to do. I was like, yo, I'm trying to propose to my wife and shit. So she was like, every day she seen me too, she like, yo, 2 more days. So the day of and shit, we eating dinner, and like me and wifey, we got the Ed Sheeran song and shit. I had to play that shit. We came down to
started crying.
Yeah, we came down the steps. Oh nah, right there, like I was though. We at the table and shit, and I'm like, yo, I told her, I'm like, yo,
must have scuffed the white up.
He bent the white
I'm
up.
like, yo, you know what's crazy? I never wore them since that day.
They got sentimental value.
No, I never wore them shit since that day.
You got to wear them to do your first dancing after the wedding.
Never wore them shit.
You gotta be like, hold on,
never
I gotta
wore them
change
shit
my
since
shoes.
that
How
day.
long has it been?
2 years. Like 2.5 years.
What you waiting for?
Well, we was gonna do it in the summer, but COVID
Oh, okay.
and shit. And then like, at first, like not saying that she don't want a big wedding. She say she don't want a big wedding, but what girl don't want a big wedding?
You know, here's the thing with the big wedding. Think about this, right? My daughter spent probably $25,000 on her wedding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about how much money, depending, unless you know a bunch of rich dudes, you ain't even gonna make a third of that back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You figure you could take that same money and go put it down on a house.
See,
Put it in your backyard.
Lou, that's the type of time I'm on. Shit like
Do you
that,
want
like
the big wedding or do you want the house?
I'm on that type of time. Like me, I can go to City Hall. I don't give a fuck about a wedding because it's just the wedding. Like to me, like certain things. Like I always said this to me, baby showers, weddings, like that's. I don't feel like it's just for people to be nosy. That's it. Like I don't really.
Well, you can do. I'm saying you can.
Nah, I want to do a wedding. I want to have my little nice suit on.
Like I do. Like that's why I want to. But I don't want to go crazy.
Right, an Airbnb. You can go.
We could get married downtown and have a reception. Something like come back, have a nice reception, and like you said, take that money and babe, we out.
Because even still, regardless, you're gonna have to
go on vacation.
You're gonna have to
go
go pay the
house.
$45 for your marriage license
60,
anyway.
I think.
It's 45. I looked at it.
Look at it. Word.
Yeah. I like how you reeled them in for that, Lou. I like that one.
The funny thing is, we had this conversation like 3 times already. I said, because there was a conversation of this, when you tell people, you've been with such and such X amount of years, why are you not getting married? Oh, it's just a piece of paper. If it's just a piece of paper, you spend $100 on liquor in the club. You spend $70 on hookah. Why you not paying $35 for the marriage license?
Niggas gotta stop saying it's just a piece of paper. You better go look at what the fuck come with marriage.
Yep, a lot. Yo, I just seen that, like, not to be personal, with my pops. Like, unless you're married, the person that you live with in these years, or you've been in a relationship all these years, they have no say.
That's not true. Look, this is something I was listening about earlier. I was listening to this old episode of the Daily Wrap Up Crew. Married. It was, you know, they were saying like the shit like, oh, it's just a paper, like it just like cool. It's just a piece of paper. Everybody says that. Yo, how about we do everything, the wedding and all that shit. We don't go to the courts and do the paperwork.
Yep.
Quick way to fill out all paperwork.
So what's up, bitch?
To the courthouse. We ain't got married. So we could do that, do all the paperwork. You still got everything that a regular wife has. You have everything. We just not with the courts. So let's say a few years. I don't even want to go like the divorce thing, but say you do divorces and you're like, oh cool, we don't. It's just a breakup now. We don't got no courts and none of that. We just clean split. If it's not, it doesn't matter.
You still the only thing with that is that depending on the
you
state.
Could go change. You go change your name to my name.
But the only thing is the state, like New York has no
common law.
That's what I'm saying.
There's only a few states.
But this is what I'm saying. We don't have to worry about any of that. If I'm going to put your name down under everything that I own as my benefactor, my beneficiary, if I die, God forbid, you're gonna get everything. It's not gonna be no arguments.
Well, you're saying with
like my mom can't come and say, oh, that's my son. My sister can't. Nobody could come from my family and say, yo, they're entitled to this money. Nah, I wrote it down that this is the person it goes to.
But they, you know, a lot of niggas ain't even doing that. They ain't even doing that while they married. A lot of people don't have a will. A will's like $1,000 to write.
But
not.
But that's why I feel like
the lawyer stuff and like that.
Man,
but that's why I feel like people just be lazy.
Yeah.
And people don't be educated.
Like
educated enough to do things.
So
I ain't gonna hold you. If I'm talking to a girl and like I get an emergency call, I might get hyped. Like, yo, she put me down as an emergency call.
What?
Oh,
but
shit.
What is talking?
Talking, nigga.
There's no
Dating.
such thing as dating. There's no such thing as talking. That's
Dating.
why.
Don't say that. No, you acting white.
Nah.
You know what talking is, nigga. You
Listen,
black.
listen.
When we say talking, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. Don't do that, bro.
Listen.
Nigga, you know, everybody that listen to this shit know when niggas say, yo, we talk. Like, you know what the fuck we talking, nigga. We fucking. That's what you want me to say. We fuck. I'm knocking her head against the backboard.
We
nigga.
gotta.
That's what. Nigga,
But we got a responsibility to educate these people.
Nah, no, we don't. I don't got no fucking responsibility. I'm not a teacher. Nigga, no. You want to get educated? You go to fucking school.
You think about a lot of people. They don't know that. We know that. A lot of people are like, oh, I've been talking. Like, what's talking? A lot of issues with people and relationships go sour is because your niggas is talking too much. You're talking every day on Instagram, talking every day on the phone before y'all even went on a date. Then y'all go out to eat and y'all have nothing to say. And then you say, yo, this person's boring. You said everything already.
That's not talking.
Just like you say, you don't talk to Yvonne all day on the phone while you at work, or she don't do it to you because y'all ain't got shit to say when y'all get back home.
Nah, I wouldn't say that's talking.
But that's what people call it though.
Nah.
I'm telling you, listen. You we gotta
be physical for us to be talking.
But no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about there's people that like say you dealing with shorty now.
Yo,
and some other chick y'all used to text.
I was gonna say I don't want to be politically like wrong. Like I don't want to sound like harsh on communities and shit.
You gotta keep it on it.
In our hood, where we come from, when we say talking, we know what it means.
Yeah, but also
in the suburbs they don't know what it means.
But also in the hood, females.
But that's like, cause
hold on.
Now, before you go, it's like with white people. White people say dating. They don't mean they go out.
They're in a relationship.
Nah,
No, dating
to them, nigga.
No, dating is
Nigga.
you going on dates with whoever you want to go with.
They date you and
Yeah.
your friend. Like,
Yeah,
nah,
they say,
I
I'm
went on a date with him.
yeah.
I went on a date with
That's
him.
what it means though.
For us, dating is like, nah, that's my joint. Like,
See, dating in general is I'm going on a date with whoever I please. I'm dating this person exclusively. That's another thing. But we abbreviate everything. We cut everything down. So we don't say dating exclusively. Yo, I'm dating her. But what I was saying is
why I like
the
being around
talking
black
thing.
people, man.
The talking thing in our community still. Say I just be texting some chick for like a good 3 months. We never really did anything.
you just texting the bitch for 3 months?
This I'm playing a scenario. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Let me set up the jump shot before I shoot. We just be texting. We talk on the phone. I'll probably see her at a spot here and there. Now, I get with a chick, and I'm really feeling her, and I'm like, I'm going all out. Like, I mean, I'm dating her now. Shorty will tell her, oh, you know him? I used to talk to him. No, you didn't. All we did was text here and there. We spoke in the DM. You know what I'm saying? And niggas do that too.
But,
Yo, I used to talk to Shorty. You know,
but
niggas always exaggerate stuff.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's your fault. If it's a joint that you talking to a joint that the other joint you talking to could contact, you supposed to let her know straight up. Like, yo, I used to talk to Wanisha.
But you don't know a lot.
Me and Wanisha used to text.
But you don't know everybody's 6 degrees of separation.
But see, this another thing too.
Every chick
Shorty
you know
didn't
don't know
lie.
me.
She didn't lie. Y'all did used to talk. Y'all just didn't talk like that.
But in that, but
Because that's what I would say. If she come to me and be like, yo, homegirl said I used to talk. Yeah, I used to talk to her. We ain't speak like that. We
but
just
in the
used to
tone,
talk.
she'd say it to discourage Shorty from dealing with you. Like, oh, I used to talk to him. Just like niggas, like, yo, I used to fuck with her. No, you didn't. Y'all went on a date and y'all ain't do nothing.
You used to fuck with him and you smashed.
Yeah, niggas be saying that and they ain't even do nothing with a chick. They went on the 2 dates and they didn't get nothing. But they say, yo, I used to fuck with
You
her.
used to talk then.
But you know,
You spent money on her.
But you know, a dude gonna tell you to act like he got one up on you. Yeah, I used to fuck with her. Like last year.
Yeah, niggas do say that.
That's what I was speaking in the sense of that.